of ladies had gathered themselves together. And they decided this afternoon tea that they would share with one another their problems. And so the first one said, "Here is my problem." The next one shared her problem. And they began to go around in a circle, and finally they came to the eldest of their group. It was her turn to speak. And she says, "You know, as I have listened to you ladies talk, I understand one thing. None of you understand what true sorrow is. You don't know trouble," she said to the group. "Let me tell you what trouble is," she said. "I was awakened in the middle of the night. It was dark and stormy," she said. "And laying in my bed, my hand happened to go off the side of the bed, and suddenly my hand was immersed in water. I realized that the river had flooded, and our home was in danger. I quickly woke my husband. I ran to the bedroom and grabbed my baby boy. My husband grabbed our other 3 children, and we ran outside to the little hill. My husband was able to fashion a raft very quickly, and he put me and my baby upon the raft, and he took us across the river to a hill on the other side that was a little higher, where we would be safe. The waters have never flooded that high before. And so in the dark of night, in the raging waters, my husband began to, after depositing the wife and the child, headed back across where the mama could look and see her oldest, her middle, and her youngest child. She could see her husband fighting across the torrent of the rivers. Suddenly the little raft broke apart, and she couldn't see the little boat anymore. She couldn't see her husband. She said to the ladies, "But that's not trouble." She saw her youngest child grabbed by the river and disappear from her sight. She said, "That's not trouble." She watched as the second child was taken, screaming down the river, its voice silenced just around the bend. That's not trouble. Her oldest, her girl, her daughter, was taken by the angry waves of the river. And she said, "That's not trouble." See, there I stood, a widow with just my baby. Years would go by. My son would become angry and rebellious. She said, "Ladies, I just got a letter from the Texas Correctional Institution. My son has been put to death as a criminal." That, she said, is trouble. He died a criminal's death and has been sent to a criminal's hell. Ladies,